We're talking to Maria Ravelli from the Worcester Community Fridges, of which there are 4 here in the city. And Maria, thank you very much for taking the time this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So a lot has happened since we first talked to the Worcester Community Fridge people. It was 2 organizations. It became one. There was one fridge at the Bridge School. That one's no longer there. And then there is a new way that people can support the Worcester Community Fridges. So let's talk about, okay, so first of all, this new way to support, there are now, these are like subscription services. Is that right?
Yeah, so there's a couple of different things you can do. So we've partnered with Open Collective, that's our fundraising platform, and they partner with a whole bunch of different grassroots organizations around the country, and they're acting as our fiscal sponsor. So that does a couple of things for us. A, we're now able to accept larger donations, which we weren't able to before. It also allows people to make monthly donations, and it's kind of like an automatic thing. It comes right out of your account. Super convenient for folks that aren't able to get to the fridge but want to contribute. And then it's also allowing us now to fundraise for specific things. So right now we have a CSA fundraiser that we're doing. We're trying to raise $16,000 because we want to purchase 16 shares over the summer. It's working in solidarity with some local farms. So you're able to kind of see our fundraiser live when we're making, when we reach our goal. Hopefully you'll be able to track it. So that's opencollective.com/Worcester Community Fridges. And we were actually just talking a little bit ago about this, but you're able to see all of the budget and all of the money that we take in and all of the money that we spend. So it provides a lot of transparency in our work.
Okay, so you can actually see the money you're spending and where it's going.
Yep.
Wow,
yeah. So what
great.
we do is when volunteers, community members go grocery shopping, they're able to submit receipts. And, we have a couple of different systems. So if this is something you're interested in, definitely please reach out to us through social media or on our website. But folks are able to submit a receipt, and then they're going grocery shopping for the fridges. So you're able to see all of the donations that we get and all of the money that we spend with that money.
That's great because too often people are kind of concerned about where their donation money is going. But you can see all that right on the site, on the Open Collective site, right?
Transparency is huge, and we're really grateful to be partnering with Open Collective because, when we started this work a year ago, we didn't expect it to grow so quickly, so we were definitely using, the Venmo, the Cash App. It was a whole bunch of different platforms that we're using, so Open Collective is great about just kind of consolidating everything into one, easy-to-use fundraising platform.
That's fantastic. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
And people can still bring food to the physical fridges, is that right?
Absolutely. So we always say we prioritize, direct food into the fridges. That is the best and most helpful way to donate. But obviously there's folks or there's organizations and businesses that want to get involved on a larger level, and they're not able for whatever reason to donate, time or labor into the work, but they have money and they want to give it. So that's just a platform for folks to do that. But we definitely always say if you're able to get to a fridge to help clean or, donate physical food, that takes precedence over everything.
What I personally had been doing was when I go for my regular grocery shopping, for my house, I would pick up just a few extra things, a bag of apples or some celery and carrots or, some oranges or something. And that would kind of be, every time I would go, which would be weekly, and then I could just drop it off at a fridge.
Yep, that's perfect.
So I know that there was one fridge at the Bridge School, but that one's no longer there. So where are the fridges located in the city now?
Yep, so we have one in Main South. It's 910 Main Street. It's right outside of Fantastic Pizza. We have one outside of 16 Brook Street. It's outside of the Massachusetts League of Health Centers, right by Abbey Kelly, Greendale area. We have one on 42 South Street. It's right across the street from Union Hill School. And then we had one, it's temporarily out of service, but it'll be up in the next couple of days. And that's outside of the printer building at 44 Portland Street. Mm-hmm. And we have a couple of amazing volunteers that are completely renovating the structure. So I just got a picture of it actually a couple of minutes ago, and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So we're really excited to unveil that.
Yeah, just to let folks know, not only is it a fridge, but then there's also kind of an area for dry goods like pastas and things like that.
All of the fridges have a pantry right next to it, and they're housed in like little enclosures. Just to kind of weatherproof everything a little bit more, and then it also provides some space for dry goods.
Now, you mentioned that you were fixing the fridge over there on Portland Street, and just to reinforce this, and you can see this all on their website, these fridges are well maintained. That was like the first question I had when I saw that these fridges were popping up. The first thing I thought, just being the cynical jerk I am, is that people are just going to ruin these fridges. They're going to do something awful. But these fridges are maintained on a very regular basis, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We have a team of absolutely amazing volunteers. We have a Discord, like a group chat that's going on, daily about kind of small things that are happening, large things, plotting, growth, that kind of thing. And then one of the really important things about the work that we're doing is we really emphasize community responsibility. So we kind of turn it back to the community that we're working with, right? And we're saying, okay, what do you guys want to see here? Like, what is our greater vision for the fridges? Because yes, it's food access, but what more can we do with this? And how can we work as a community to kind of, use our resilience and grow and just build more community together?
Well, it's fantastic. This is something I truly believe in, and it's been working really well. And, like Maria said, these fridges are taken care of. They make sure there's nothing in there going bad. And it is a huge help, an immediate help, which I think is one of the biggest factors. If you need it, it's there. You don't have to fill out a lot of paperwork, and there's other organizations that do great jobs, but here, this food is there. And if you are really stuck, it's
no
there
paperwork.
For you.
There's no paperwork in our, in our operations. It's definitely all. We try our best to have it be no to low barriers. Obviously, there's always going to be some existing barriers in the way of folks to access food, but we really try our best to make sure that we're minimizing those as much as possible and getting food directly to folks that need it.
All right. So if you want to keep up on the fridges and see for yourself, short of going there, you can also follow you guys on social media, right? Why don't you give out your social media stuff?
Yeah, so you can find us on Worcester Community Fridges. We have a really active Facebook group on there. We're also on Instagram at WooFridge. And then you can just follow us on our website. It's worcestercommunityfridges.com. And there's a bunch of different links there to take you to Open Collective as well.
All right. Maria Ravelli from the Worcester Community Fridges, thank you so much for taking the time, and thank you for the work you folks are doing.
You.
It's very important, and
I appreciate it. Thank you.